welcome to our final class in this progression grid series, class number 9. It was about to go like that, but it's that. This is our advanced, or my version of advanced, longer class, so it'll be 45 minutes plus, not quite sure. You're gonna need your mat and a block. We're gonna work towards poses like standing bow or dancer, and then upward facing bow or wheel pose. So grab that stuff, get prepared, and we'll get started. All right, grab your block to begin with. I'm gonna lay onto our back. Bridge up and place the block at its middle height underneath your sacrum. Stretch your legs out long, and then pull your left knee into your chest. Close your eyes. Let your inhales and exhales extend. Let your breath find its way to the front of your right hip. So today's class is going to be a little faster paced, a little less cueing, a little more advanced. We're going to work towards wheel pose. So along the way, we want to get a lot of back body activation, a lot of front body stretching through the hips and through the shoulders. That will be the common theme. But hopefully it'll also just be a fun full body flow for you. For the next few breaths, push your right heel down into the mat. And then bend your right knee up, plant the sole of your right foot. Extend your left leg high. And bridge up, push through your right foot. Lift your glutes off the block. Hold for 3 breaths. Keep your pelvis stable and neutral so the left hip doesn't drop. It's at a level with the right. And then lower the sacrum back down. Extend your left leg long. Hug your right knee into your chest. A lot of this class was also inspired by Commune Yoga. They have a cool online drop-in option, and I took a class with Haley, so she's my inspiration for this class. She's a great teacher. Really lengthen through the front of your left hip. Let your body sink heavy into the block. After the next couple of breaths, push your left heel down into the mat, engaging the back of your left hamstring, opening up even more actively into the left hip flexor. Bend your left knee in, plant through the sole of that foot, extend your right leg high, press through your heel and lift your glutes from the block. Again, take a peek, make sure your hip bones are level. One more breath. And then lower your sacrum back down to the block. Hug both knees into your chest, up towards your armpits. You can create small circles, in and out, opposite the direction. Big squeeze into your body, and then extend both legs long. Nice straight leg stretch. Spend these last final breaths in this pose to prepare for the class ahead, to get ready to work hard and open up, expand fan through our hearts. Feel the feels if we need to. Also know that it's not a competition. It's not an award. So if you ever have to take any modifications, even if this is an advanced class, please do that. Bend your knees, bridge up, and remove your block. Place it to the side. I'll take a little vinyasa here. So inhale, bridge up, push through the soles of your feet, and arms sweep overhead. Got a few props in the way, so ignore that. Exhale, lower the upper spine, mid-spine, low spine to the mat as your arms come back down by the sides of your body. Inhale, bridge up, arms overhead. Sweep them in a circular shape. Exhale, lower your spine like a pearl necklace to the mat. Arms down by your side. A few more like this with your breath. Inhaling to expand. Pushing your chest towards your chin, and exhaling to release. Inhale, we're already engaging strongly through the back body to keep this a safe and smart class. Exhale back down. And one more with your breath. Bridge up. Big release down. Take a moment to just windshield wiper the knees from side to side, resetting the low back. Feeling good in our bodies. Once you're ready, roll over. Meet me in a tabletop pose. All fours. Nice and steady, we're gonna move through dead bug. So inhale, or not dead bug, I'm sorry, bird dog. So inhale, reach your left leg long behind you, your right arm in front of you. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend long in either direction. Exhale, curl everything in, navel to spine. Holding your balance, keeping your spine level. Inhale, extend it long. Exhale, around and curl everything in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, retract. Last big stretch out. Now bend your left knee, reach your right arm back, capture the left ankle from the inside, come into tiger pose. Press strong through your left palm to move out of your left shoulder. Engage the back of your left glute and hamstring to lift your leg higher. And stretch to the front of your right shoulder as you open your chest forward, gaze in front of you. Add even more of a back bend if you wish. Release gently. Send your left leg out long to the side and sit your hips back as you stretch your hands in front of you. Puppy pose variation. From the get-go, we're gonna press our palms down into the mat to open up through the lats. Think about wrapping your outer armpits down. One more breath. Come back to center through your tabletop pose, and we'll move through the other side. So find your steady shape. On an inhale, extend your right leg back long, your left arm in front of you. And exhale, knee to elbow, curl and round everything in. Inhale, extend it long, press firm through your right palm. Right heel punches into the wall. Exhale, tiger curl. Inhale, extend it long for your bird dog, straight spine. Exhale in. Two more big inhale, stretch. Engage your right glute and hamstring. Exhale in. Last one. Extend it forward. And then bend your right knee, reach your left arm back, capture the inside of your left ankle. Press even firmer through your right palm, wrap your elbow forward, and kick up for tiger pose. Stretching through the front of our left shoulder, broadening through our collarbones, engaging through the right back body to stretch through the right front body. One more breath. Gently release. Left hand down, right leg out to the side. Stretch long. And then drop your chest as you reach your hands in front of you for this puppy pose. Again, from the get-go, we're going to be active. So wrap your armpits down. Melt your chest down. Walk back up. We'll do a slightly different variation. Find your way into tabletop. Let's move through a couple of cat-cows just to feel good through our spine. Inhale for cow, drop the belly, tilt the tail, lift the gaze. Exhale, round through your spine. Draw nose to navel. Inhale for cow tilt. Exhale for cat tilt. Find your tabletop again. Inhale, extend your left leg back, your right arm forward. Exhale, tiger curl. Inhale, extend it long again. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, reach. This time, plant your right hand, kickstand your right foot out, come into a modified side plank. Left arm and left leg stretching long. Exhale, bend your left knee, reach your left hand back, but don't grab onto the ankle. I want you to just actively press the sole of your left foot into the palm of your left hand. Super active. A lot harder this way. Couple breaths. Good. Step your left foot to the top of your mat for a nice low lunge. And sink into the right hip. Take whatever sways. Movements or stillness feels good here. You can also lead your own practice and listen to your body. If you want an even nicer sensation, tuck your tailbone under. You can rise up onto your knees, or onto your left knee. Tuck your tailbone under to really, really open up through the front of the right hip. Final big inhale here. Big exhale. Plant your hands, step your left foot back to tabletop. Cat-cow, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Extend your right leg back, your left arm forward. Bird dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, stretch it long. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, steady spine. Exhale, drop your left hand, kickstand your left foot out to the side. Stretch long through right fingertips and right heel for modified side plank. And then exhale, bend your right knee. So heel comes in towards glute. Right hand reaches back, doesn't grab, but instead presses into the right hand. Hold for 3 breaths. Kick back and push in. Good. Exhale, release the right hand down, step the right foot forward for a low lunge. So again, start with whatever movement shape feels good. Working for the front of that left hip. And then rise up the hands to the right knee and then scoop your tailbone under. So it's kind of more awkward looking, but it's a better stretch for you. Or a different goal at least. Couple of breaths here. All right, now step forward to the top of your mat. Stand up for Tadasana. We're gonna move through a couple sun A's and a couple sun B's to get the whole body warmed up. Close your eyes, place your hands on your heart. Take a breath to center into your practice. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. You can open your eyes. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. I'm gonna move my plant. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float back into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Fold over your toes. Inhale, look forward, hop or step forward to the top of your mat. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Sink everything in. Inhale, reach the arms high overhead, upward salute. Exhale, hands at heart center. Release them down for Tadasana. We'll do that again. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Take as much bend in the knee as you need. Inhale, straight spine, fingertips to shins. Exhale, plant your palms, step or float back. Lower into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Spin the inner thighs up. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop forward, top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach it high, stand up. Exhale, hands through heart center and down by your side. Inhale again, upward salute. Add a back bend if you wish. Exhale, sit bones back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step, hop, float, back to your mat, lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step, hop, float to the top of your mat, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root through your feet, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands at heart center. Moving into some sun B. Inhale, sit your hips back towards your heels, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, move your way through your vinyasa. Inhale, heart opener. Exhale, hips high, press through your heels, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Warrior one, drop the back heel, arms reach up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, lower through your push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, send it high. Opening up through the back of our legs. Inhale, step the left foot forward, drop the back right heel, warrior one. Exhale, move through your vinyasa. On your next exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Arms frame your ears, sit back into a chair. Exhale, stand. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, chair pose, sit it back. Exhale, your fold. Inhale, your lift. Exhale, lower into your push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg forward, warrior one, drop the back heel. Arms overhead. Exhale, move through your vinyasa. Next, inhale, warrior one on the left, spin the back right heel down, arms overhead. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, step, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, weight in your heels, bend your knees, chair pose. Exhale, stand. Take an extra breath here. We'll do it again. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Lower down 90 degrees. Inhale, flip over your toes. Heart opener. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg steps forward. Left heel drops. Pelvis faces forward. Arms overhead. Exhale, lower down. Step back. Your vinyasa. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step forward, flat spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit into your heels, chair pose. Exhale, stand straighten. Hands over your heart. 5 breaths. Pause the video and stay longer if you need. Otherwise, open your eyes. Next, inhale, arms overhead. Big stretch, big opening through your ribs. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, skip the vinyasa, step to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, roll the spine forward, cat-like through the back, and exhale, find floating dog. So the toes are still tucked, the pelvis is hovering off the mat. Inhale, roll your shoulders down your back, expand through your chest. Exhale, bend your right knee, right heel towards glute. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, floating dog with one leg. Inhale, chest opens, and exhale, flip your right toes over for a wild thing. Inhale, cactus your right arm, create a shelf for your heart, lift it high, and exhale, right arm overhead. Inhale, cactus your arm again, and exhale, step your right foot forward for a high lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, crescent, arms reach high. Exhale again, create that shelf. Scoop your shoulder blades underneath your heart. Tilt your tailbone under. Inhale, stay. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to down dog. Take a breath here. And then we'll move into that sequence on the other side. So inhale, bend your knees. Tidal wave your body forward. Exhale, floating dog. Inhale, roll your shoulders back. Expand through your collarbones. Exhale, bend your left knee, heel towards glute. Inhale, push through your palms, three-legged dog. Exhale, floating three-legged dog. Roll forward, hover the thighs off the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders again. And exhale, flip your left toes over for a wild thing. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, cactus your arm out to the side. Inhale, reach it high again, overhead. Exhale, left foot steps forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise for high lunge. Exhale, big back bend, cactus your arms. Inhale, stay. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. We'll do it twice on each side, 2 more times. So inhale, bend your knees, send the weight forward, roll through your spine. Exhale, floating dog. Inhale, stay, open your chest. Exhale, bend, right heel towards right glute. Inhale, push high, three-legged dog. Exhale, floating three-legged dog. Inhale, stay, expand. Exhale, flip it over, wild thing. Right toes behind you. Inhale, reach high, arm overhead. Exhale, right arm cactus. Inhale, right arm frames the ear. Exhale, step right foot forward, high lunge at the top of your mat. Inhale, arms overhead, crescent. And exhale, cactus your arms. Big active heart opener, stay. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, roll your spine forward. Exhale, hovering dog. Inhale, stay. Exhale, bend, left heel to left glute. Inhale, push up, three-legged dog. Exhale, wave it forward, hovering three-legged hovering dog. Inhale, stay, expand. Exhale, flip the left toes over, wild thing. Left ear frames, or left elbow frames the left ear. Inhale, cactus, open to the sky. Exhale, big side body stretch. And make your way to the top of your mat, high lunge. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. One big inhale here. And exhale, plant your hands. Step back to downward facing dog. One more time on each side. Let's take one extra breath here. Remember, your breath guides your practice. So if you ever lose your breath, please pause the video, regain it, and rejoin us. Which is what I'm gonna do. So let's take 3 deep breaths. Find your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, spine will wave forward. Exhale, hover the thighs off the mat, hovering dog. Inhale, roll your shoulders down your back, expand through your collarbones. Exhale, right knee to right glute. Inhale, three-legged dog, send those right toes high. Exhale, wave it forward again, just on the ball of the left foot. Inhale, hovering dog. Exhale, flip your right toes over, wild thing. Inhale, cactus your arms. Exhale, right bicep frames the right ear. Good, now step the right foot forward, balance on the ball of the left foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms out. Inhale, stay, tilt it. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, roll the spine forward. Last time. Exhale, hover the thighs off the mat. Inhale, roll your shoulder blades back, extend through your collarbones. Exhale, bend your left heel into your left glute. Point your toes. Inhale, press strong through your palms. Reach up, three-legged dog. And exhale, wave your spine forward again. Hovering dog. One-legged. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, left toes behind you, wild thing. Inhale, cactus your left elbow out wide. Exhale, left bicep frames the ear. Inhale, step left foot forward, high lunge, arms overhead. Exhale, elbows out wide, cactus. Inhale, tilt your heart high. And exhale, let's meet in a forward fold. At the top of our mat, step the right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight spine, bend your knees. Exhale, fold. Last one, inhale. And exhale, release into your fold. And hang out here for a few breaths. Feel the space between each spinal segment, increasing and releasing and softening. As you bend your knees, sit your sit bones high to increase the stretch on the back of your hamstrings. And overall, just let your body relax for a bit. Good. Press through your heels, roll your body up, stacking your spine. Inhale, shoulders up towards ears. Exhale, roll them down your back. Inhale, backstroke your left arm behind you. So similar to our beginner heart opening class, we'll make it a little harder because this is the advanced one. So inhale, left arm behind you for a backstroke. And exhale, you're gonna bend your knees as you back bend and reach as you squat down. So left hand goes towards left heel. Can you hold your balance on the balls of your feet? And then reach back up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right arm back strokes, twist open to the right. Exhale, bend your knees, squat down, right hand to right heel, balls of the foot. Good, inhale, back up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Now come into a forward fold. Slide your hands underneath your feet for Padahastasana. Gorilla pose. But I want to do a variation where we bias our lats to open up through our shoulders more. So bend into your left knee and really push into your toes to feel a big distraction through your left shoulder. Good, release that one. Bend into your right knee and push gas pedal into your wrist to distract through your right shoulder. Release your hands. Roll up your spine, and we'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, backstroke your left arm, twist open to the side. Exhale, do your break dancer squat, left hand to left heel. Inhale, stand up, back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, backstroke your right arm, left arm to the sky as you exhale and squat down. Kind of like a sissy squat. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, crown of the head lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Slide your hands underneath your feet for Padahastasana. And then straighten into your right leg, bend into your left knee. And distract through your left shoulder
by pressing the toes into the wrists. You can even open your chest to the left a little bit if that increases the sensation for you. Release that side, straighten into the left leg, bend into the right, and open the chest slightly to the right. Release the hands, stack your spine, stand up. One more time. Inhale, left arm back stroke. Exhale, right arm reaches high, squat it down, touch your heel. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right arm back strokes. Exhale, squat it down, back bend, twist. A lot going on. Balance, leg strength, stand it up. And exhale, forward fold. Last time with this lat stretch, take whatever variation you want. If you just want to hold still, do that. We'll take about 5 breaths. So do the option I gave you before, or just hang out. Place your hands on the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Walk out your dog. You should be feeling super loose at this point. So roll around, take a few moments. Good, inhale, right leg sweeps high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, step your right leg between your palms, lower your left knee down, low lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, reverse revolve, low lunge. Right arm down, back of left leg. So you're twisting open to the right and back bending. Stay for an extra breath. Inhale, reach a little further through your left fingertips. Exhale, plant your left palm down, reach your right arm high as you pluck the left knee up, twisted lunge. And stay for an extra breath. Hug your right inner thigh in. And then exhale, circle sweep your right arm back, down and forward, rise into high lunge. Hands collect in a prayer position. Place your thumbs behind your head, your elbows point high. Good. Now firm through the right foot, step forward into that leg for airplane with this arm variation. One extra breath. Good. Stand up on your right leg and bend your left knee, heel to glute. Inhale, reach your right arm high, your left arm behind you. We're moving towards a dancer or a standing bow, whichever option you like better, but really active this first round. So we're hanging out here, right fingertips reaching high, and just like we did in our side plank, your left hand pushes into your left sole of your foot, but you don't grab it. Really actively push back and pull forward. One more breath. Good. Release the hands, release the back left foot. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, step forward, low lunge. Between the hands, drop the back knee. And settle here. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, left arm down, back of right leg, twist open. Inhale, expand through your rib space. Exhale, plant your right hand, reach your left fingertips high, reach your right knee up. Big breath in. Big breath out, circle the left hand down and forward. Rise up into high lunge. Hands in a prayer position. Thumbs to the back of your skull, elbows point high. Inhale. Exhale, spring forward into your left foot, airplane. Warrior 3. Inhale. Exhale. Stand up through your left foot. Inhale, elbows reach high. Exhale, right heel to right glute. Inhale, reach your left fingertips high, drop your right arm down. And exhale, find contact between the sole of your right foot and your right palm. Inhale, stay. Exhale, kick back. One more big push. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, step it through. Runner's lunge. Exhale, lower your back knee down. Inhale, reverse, revolve, low lunge. Exhale, plant your left hand. Inhale, twist it open to the right as you lift your left knee. Exhale, right arm swings back, down and forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, warrior three, spring forward. Exhale, stay. Inhale, stand up, balance on your right leg. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reach your right arm high, bend your left knee back, and we'll come into standing bow. So from here, capture the inside of your ankle with your left hand, and kick back, back, back. So you're creating a counterbalance between leaning forward, and you can take whichever grip feels better. Some are able to grab hold of the outside of their foot and flip their grip. Some prefer an outer grip. Some prefer an inner grip. So you take what variation you want, but we're going to reach high with our right fingertips, holding onto our foot with our left hand, and then start to open the chest a little bit as you lean forward. Standing bow. Engage to the back of your left glute and hamstring, kick stronger. Good. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight spine. And exhale, just step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, runner's lunge, step the left foot through. Exhale, sink your right knee down. Inhale, reverse revolve, left arm back, right arm overhead. Exhale, plant your right hand on the inside of your left foot. Inhale, lift your right knee, lift your left fingertips, twisted lunge. Exhale, arm comes down and forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, bend your elbows, hands to the back of your head. Inhale, spring forward, warrior three. Exhale, stay. Inhale, rise up, hip hinge forward. Exhale, balance. Inhale, reach your left fingertips, bend your right knee. Grab hold of your right ankle with your right hand. And then counterbalance. So lean forward as you kick back into your right hand for standing bow. The hip and chest can open slightly. Really, really actively engage through your back body. Open your heart forward. If you lose your balance, come back into it for an extra breath. So if you did what I did, let's try again. One side's usually better than another. One more breath. And exhale, release. Good. Shake it out. I know that was tough. We're not quite done, but take a few wiggles, a few deep breaths. Just exhale all that hard work out. And find your way into tabletop pose. Walk your hands
hands out in front of you, melt your chest down, keep your hips high for puppy. Now slide your right arm underneath your left for twisted puppy. Opening up once more through the shoulders before we move into wheel pose. Good, extend your right leg or right arm long. Left arm threads underneath the right, twisted puppy. One more breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale, extend both arms as long as you can. Exhale, melt your chest. Good, sit your hips back to your heels. Come onto the outer blade edge of both hands. Draw your shoulder blades back and down together. On an inhale, keep your chest and thorax where it is. Lift your right hand from the mat. Super active shoulder flexion. Exhale, release. Press both blade edges of your hands into the mat. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, release. One more time on each side. Inhale, right hand up. Engage, engage, engage your shoulder. Exhale, down. Last time over on the left. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Good job. From your child's pose, take your time rolling onto your back. We're gonna come into some wheel pose. So swing your legs in front of you. Lay down onto your back. Soles of the feet are planted into the mat. Take a breath to prepare. So depending on the length of your arms and the length of your torso, your fingertips may or may not touch the back of your heel. Let's try to get it pretty close though. And then on an inhale, let's take bridge first. So lift your sacrum, your mid-back, and your upper back from the mat. Shimmy your shoulders underneath your body and interlace your fingers underneath you. Hug the inner thighs in together, engage through the glutes, but don't overly clench them. And try to puff your chest towards your chin, but move your chin away so it can't reach. One more breath. Good, and release the upper spine, mid-spine, lower spine to the mat. Take a windshield wiper of the knees from side to side quickly or not. Take your time. Pause the video as much as you need. And then we'll move into wheel pose this time. So, press through the soles of your feet, lift your bottom up. Start how you did with bridge, shimmying your arms underneath you. And then place your hands by your ears, fingertips pointing down, elbows pointing to the sky. Press your palms to roll onto your head. Make any adjustments you need. Firm through the inner thighs, hug the elbows in. Press the palms and lift up into wheel pose. Unclench the glutes slightly. Breathe into the mid-back. If you're able, push your chest through your shoulders, making the stretch more in the upper back than the low back. One more inhale. And exhale, release down onto your head. And then slowly roll down onto your body. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. And then feel free to knock the knees in towards each other and take a rest. We're going to take one more bridge or wheel, your choice. We'll try to hold it a little bit longer now that we know where we're going, now that we know it feels safe or doesn't. Your breath should be slowed by now.
Shimmy your heels in towards your body. Lift your pelvis up. Shimmy your shoulders underneath your body. And then place your hands, if you're taking wheel, by your ears. Press your palms to roll under the crown of your head. Move any hair out of the way that you need. And then press up into wheel pose. Your variation. Hug the knees in. Don't let the knees splay out to the side. Full breaths. You can work on straightening into your knees if that feels okay. Otherwise, just stay where you are. 3 more breaths. And exhale slowly, carefully lower down where you came from. Big stretch, arms overhead. Knock your knees in together. And exhale, arms down by your side. That's some big stuff, so let's just sit here with it. Let's take a nice spinal twist. So just extend your left leg long. Bent right leg comes over to the left. If you want to be really gentle, hang out on your side. And breathe into the outer back right ribs. If you feel able, you can sweep your right arm open and gaze can follow. But don't force it. 'Straighten your right leg long. Bend your left knee in. And again, if you want, just roll onto your right side and work on breathing into your side and posterior ribs here. If that feels okay, and you want to go for more, you can sweep your left arm open. More breaths. Roll back to center, and we'll do one more restorative pose. So find your block or blocks. If you have 2, that's great. We'll come into another fish variation. So place the first block on its middle height for your head. Place your second block, at its lowest height, and then the second block is at the middle height for underneath your back between your shoulder blades. Since we did a lot through the back with wheel pose, we're gonna take a knock knee variation because it creates more space through the low back. So shimmy wherever you need to go. Each person's a little different. Rest your head back onto the top block. And then bring your feet out wide and your knees to touch. Arms interlace overhead. Feeling every last bit of this heart-opening practice, squeezing as much out as we can, even in these more passive poses. How much more can you open right now? How much fuller and more expansive can your breaths go?
arms are tired, release them down by your side. Good, take one final breath. And slowly roll onto your side. Remove the bottom block. Stay in this fetal position for a breath. Your next inhale pushes you up to a seat with crossed legs. Hands on knees. One big inhale together. One big exhale. Feels so good. Hands at heart center. Namaste. Okay, like I said, that feels so good and expansive and like I can breathe. So I hope you guys feel wonderful and enjoyed that class. I know it's a bit more advanced. Not truly advanced because I'm not a truly advanced practitioner, but my version of advanced. Anything with wheel pose is very challenging for me through my shoulders, so hope you guys did great. If you enjoyed it, please share it with others and like this video. And don't forget, we have our Awaken Movement Collective or community where for $20 a month, which is the price of a drop-in class, you can get 4 extra classes, a kettlebell workout, a meditation, and a live chat session with the community. So I want to build this group and have a lot of open feedback and communication and just give you some good practices. So please consider joining that. The info is below, and I will see you guys next time.